One of the pink polos.
Right?
One of the pink polos, absolutely.
So for those, okay, here we go. Look at this. Now, Delver v. Delver, one of my favorite matches to watch in Legacy because I feel like it's a chess match.
In a lot of ways it can be. We're on game 3 here. Not sure how much time is left in this round, but we'll try to get you up.
It's not 50 minutes,
I'll
tell you that.
Well, no. 1 second has come off the clock. So we have some Goyfs crashing into each other.
If you look at the graveyard, you can see Red Elemental Blast and Submerge in the graveyard of Ryan Overturf. Perfect examples of the ways in which this fight is actually very strange.
Yeah.
Oh, Scavenging is one of the big cards for this matchup. Ryan, seemingly in real trouble here. Main phase Ponder, well, obviously main phase Ponder, draws a Ponder, casts it, gets a Daze amongst other things. I don't see what else he had in there other than the Daze, and he's shuffling it away.
It's not good enough. Bigger thing, Ryan also is at 5, which is fairly relevant. And actually, Dale, if he has enough enough mana, can make an unsustainable block where he swings with both guys, and depending on which one Ryan blocks, the Goyf is a 5, which I believe it is, then he can either pump the Scavenging Ooze or shrink the Goyf. So basically both these creatures have the potential to be lethal.
Looks like Ryan found another Goyf, but that doesn't help him very much.
He's going to fetch, put himself down to 4.
Now, Dale Bradley with nothing left in hand. Now, a perfect example of what I mean by a chess match element, let's pretend that Dale did not hold on to those land. Some people might be like, oh, I'm going to put this mana down. A Brainstorm a little bit later in the game could make that choice a game-losing choice. And Ryan passes back. Almost certainly he's going to have a large Scavenging Ooze taking care of business.
Ooze very good at dealing with Goyf. Goyf is the biggest creature, Ryan doesn't really, in his deck, appear to have a creature big enough to deal.
Wow, but the creatures are almost not existent. It's only a 3/3 Ooze. There weren't enough creatures to eat.
Yeah. There's actually, the Scavenging Ooze is a 1-of in Dale's deck, but it's being fairly relevant here.
Looks like Daze.
What Dale's strategy might be to do, and I'm surprised not doing it, is he could just... Now, Scavenging Ooze can eat any card, correct?
Yes.
Scavenging Ooze could just eat all the graveyards, right? And then suddenly make all the Goyfs 0/1s?
Yes.
Surprised he's not going for that play. And a Bolt from Bradley. I mean, the life totals here seem very relevant.
Ponder. A bunch of nothing in both players' hands. This Ponder could mean something. I see a Bolt. I see a... Well, I'll shuffle away. It looked like a Bolt land Spell Pierce.
Ryan's going to need more than that. When they get into extra turns, those 5 turns are going to fly by.
I actually kind of think that he maybe should have bolted there. I don't think there's another creature around to make the Ooze bigger. It would have killed the Ooze.
That seems pretty relevant. I mean, Ryan still can't swing, to be fair, if he does that.
Fair. And now we're seeing the beginning of eating the yard. And now we have a Forked Bolt from Dale Bradley.
That's enough damage to kill him.
Lightning Bolt. That's it.
All right, Dale Bradley wins 2-1 over Ryan Overturf. So a quick snippet in at the end there. Close game between the two.